and welcome back to Tomorrow's California Today. I'm Odsess-Rubin, and here's today's top proposition. Prop 14, the stem cell research one. On the surface, Prop 14 issues $5.5 billion more in bonds to pay for stem cell research in the state of California. What is stem cell research? It's research involving a special kind of cell taken from an embryo. I'm not a scientist, leave me alone. What's a bond? Well, it means the state of California borrows money from investors. We then, the taxpayers, have to give that money back to the investors over time with interest. To get the full picture, a little history. 16 years ago, the Bush administration said boo to stem cell research. Politicizing science? What? California responded by passing a proposition saying we'd spend $3 billion on stem cell research. So every major newspaper is saying no on Prop 14 because times have changed. The Obama administration released the federal floodgates, spending lots of money on stem cell research. So these newspapers argue, why should we be spending our state money on that? Especially now, in the midst of a COVID pandemic, we have a lot of things to worry about, like schools and roads and so much unemployment. On the Pro 14 side, stem cell research has the potential to deal with all sorts of diseases, including cancer, diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, HIV, AIDS, ALS, something called bubble baby disease, which I think we need to cure right away. It's just too funny. It shouldn't exist. Then again, the No on 14 side argues that in the 14 years since we first appropriated $3 billion, advancements have been disappointing. In the weeds but important, on the No on 14 side, apparently half of that original $3 billion went to buildings and infrastructure, training, and not the actual scientific research. Also, the board that was created, the institute that's in charge of deciding how this stem cell money flows out, is rife with conflicts. For instance, Stanford and the UC system are on the board of the institute deciding where the money should go and giving it to places like Stanford and UC. The Democratic Party says yes on 14, Republicans say no on 14, but the Progressive Voters Guide doesn't offer an opinion on 14. The LA Times is against it, the San Francisco Chronicle's against it, the Orange County Register is against it, along with the Modesto Bean, whatever other newspapers around there. So I don't know how you should vote. I think science is important, but the question is, should California be the one spending this money? Should it be the federal government? Are there better things as a state we could be spending this on? Honestly, it's a real question. My finger's right above the No on 14 button, but you decide. Do the homework, vote, for God's sake. Sorry. Vote. Are you okay? You're bleeding, profuse. Pretend I'm wearing pants.